Hi guys, Blake here today, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina, beautiful Lake Taneycomo. It is Thursday the 23rd, and I'm going to do the one cast for you today. Up here, spot locked on the eddy of Point Royale at the moment. There's a storm a-coming, so we're going to try to get this done without getting wet. It's about noon, and they are running just a little under 2 units, like 1.7 something. I got a new rod to try out. So the company that we had making our Lilleys rods, we can't get those anymore, so we got these new Falcon rods. This one is one I wanted to try out. They're medium light with the fast action flex tip. It was my favorite in the other company's rods, so we're gonna give that one a test try today. So I've got 2-pound line here, and I've got a 16th ounce black and white jig. I've been hearing some guys lately talk about catching them on black and white, so that is what we're gonna try first. And I'm gonna stay spot locked right here, and we're gonna try fishing this eddy water for a second. A good little wind blowing today. Not sure if I'm a fan of that. Two-pound line I've got on here is the Trout SOS 2-pound. It's made by Trout Magnet. Nothing officially on the first cast. I'm going to scoot it a little closer into the eddy here. I can feel it starting to rain, darn it. I was hoping to get away from that. Ooh, that was a hit. That was definitely a hit. These Falcon rods have the skeleton reel seat on them. It allows for you to really feel what's going on through the rod. And even on my, that was a hit. Even on my custom rods that my buddy builds for me, I have the skeleton reel seat added to all of those as well. Okay, well, with the way the wind's blowing, it's not helping me fish this eddy, so we're gonna drift down the lake. Also, I want to get moving because if this rain picks up much heavier, I'd like to get to cover. Let's see, I don't have too many fishing reports. I got here to close today. The Captain Blake Harris said that the scud bite below Fall Creek was good for him. I tried it briefly yesterday afternoon and couldn't get much action myself. Oh, okay. Well, I'm getting a lot of short strikes. That's for sure. That's the third bite I've had. I'm hoping with this cloud cover we got going on that the fish might be sitting over here in the little bit shallower water. Also a little easier to manage with the wind blowing, not having to wait for the jig to get down so deep. There we go. I was gonna have to connect with one of those bites eventually. You can really feel the bites through this rod. Come here, buddy. Hey, cut that out. Little stalker, 13-incher. About time I caught a fish on the one cast. I feel like it's been a few videos since I caught a fish. Keeping my line low to the water, almost setting directly on top of the water. That helps keep the wind from pushing the jig back up. I do that anytime I'm jigging in windy conditions. Under normal conditions, I like to keep the rod tip a little higher, more at like the 9 or 10 o'clock angle, but we are floating past the tennis court right now, headed for the flat on the golf course. I'll probably let the boat get, ooh, there's another bite. Probably let the boat get just a little farther out towards the middle once we get to the flat. Try to work a little bit of the drop off there. So number one, I am feeling those bites, most of them through the rod here. When your line's laying directly across the water, it kind of keeps almost a straight tension to the jig. You can really feel it. But I'm also watching my line, watching it lay across the water. If it jumps any at all, I try to set the hook. Pretty much assume it's the fish biting it, or it's touching the bottom, one of the two. But either way, you need to set the hook. The trees are really starting to bloom. Starting to see some green on the bluffs. There's another one. I guess this next rainstorm has a potential of adding some inches. If I believe Table Rock's still kind of at that 9:15 level, so if we were to get 2 or 3 inches in a fast manner, that would probably turn the floodgates back on. We shall see, though. Beautiful day though. It's about 68, just about 70 degrees outside. This is perfect spring fishing weather in my definition. Looks like some of the guides coming back up for a second trip. I don't think the main portion of the rain is supposed to be here until 2 or 3, but there's definitely a small bit of mist that just came through. Captain John Sappington and Jeremy Rasnick coming up the lake right now. Once we get down past the brown house, I'm going to turn around and fish out towards the middle. But we just dropped off of the golf course flat. There's a little deeper pocket right here, kind of down to the brown house right before the narrows. And Captain Dwayne Doty. Might not wait until we get all the way to the brown house. I might go ahead and after this cast we're going to turn around and fish the other side. So far, I think I like this rod for jigging, and I think it's got enough feel and sensitivity to be good for dragging stuff. Passes in my book. That sounded like the camera fell over. Go. Alright, so now we're casting out towards the bluff, still hanging that same shallow side, but there's a channel drop out there, and occasionally when the jigging's right, I do really well when I turn around and start fishing out towards the middle on this section of the lake. Wow. Definitely had a lot more bites coming around the corner from Point Royale there than I have down here. Well, that could change as we get into the narrows. Oh. I don't like when my jigs get twisted. I gotta make the colors face back the right way. I really don't know that it matters, but it does in my mind. Oh, lots of really quick bites. I don't know why my feathers keep getting all twisted up. These fish are doing a good job. We're officially going over the narrows. It's quite a bit shallower here, so we're gonna have to pick the jig speed up just a touch. I think we'll fish down near the end of Eagle Island and call it a day. But I am going to scoot back over here to the channel side of Eagle Island. already made it to that time of the year. Weed eaters are running. Ooh, there was a bite. Lots of missed bites today. With this eddy pocket right here below the fallen tree. Never a bad place to slow your boat down or even anchor and cast into the eddy pocket here for a little bit. Well, I've probably been going long enough. We're call it a day there. We thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll be back out again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.